Thank you.
I wonder, without understanding, how you translate it.
And there's a request for the King Song Baptist translation. Or
Not so much. Okay, first please take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale once more. Exhale. Inhale once more. Exhale. Okay. Yeah, please open your prayer booklet, page 9. This is praise to Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, or just reflecting about the Buddha and the Dharma and Sangha. So we'll say this slowly. When we're saying this, just contemplate in the meaning. To you, the Bhagavan, thus gone, for destroyer, completely perfected Buddha, who is endowed with knowledge and what depends on it, the one gone to bliss, knower of the world, tamer of beings, helmsman, unsurpassable one, spiritual teachers of God and humans, incomparable kings of the Sakyas, I respectfully bow down with my head, touching your feet unsullied by dust. At the time when you were born, principal among humans, you took 7 steps on this earth and said, I am supreme in this world. I prostrate to you, sage of that time. Your completely pure Supreme Body has excellent form, like the oceans of wisdom and golden mountain. Your fame shines in the 3 worlds. I prostrate to you, supremely accomplished protector. You are endowed with the supreme marks, your face stainless like the moon, and your appearance of golden color. I prostrate to you, free from stain. There is no one in the 3 realms as beautiful as you. I prostrate to you, unequal knowing one. Supreme among humans, you are the tamers and helmets,
who cut through the all-abiding fetters. You are the one thus gone. Your senses are calm, completely at peace, peacefully pacified. I prostrate to you, who resides in Savasti. You are the protector, the great compassionate one, the all-knowing teacher, basis of the oceans of merits and qualities. I prostrate to you, who is thus gone.
Pure in the nature, cause of non-attachment,
through virtues liberating from the lower realms, whose leader supreme ultimate, I prostrate to the Dharma, which is peace. Having been liberated, you show the way of liberation and pay full respects to the pure training. You are the sublime view of supreme qualities. I prostrate to the Sangha.
Now this is the seven lamp prayers according to the Mahayana Sutra. True as many of you as there are in the world of the 10 directions, Tathagatas of the 3 times,
lion among humans, to all of you without exception, I prostrate in faith with body, speech, and mind. By the power of the aspiration prayers for excellent conduct, directly perceiving self-victorious ones in my mind, I prostrate in deep respect to all the victorious ones, with bodies as countless as atoms in the universe. In each atom, countless Buddhas as numerous as atoms in the universe reside amidst their children, the Bodhisattvas. I imagine all realms of phenomenon without conception, filled with victorious one in this way, with the inexhaustible ocean of praise, and by all sounds of ocean-like branches of melody. I fully express the qualities of all the victorious one, and praise all who have gone to bliss. To the victorious one I offer excellent flowers and excellent flower garlands, sublime timbals, ointments and parasol, sublime butter lamps and excellent incense.
Likewise, I offer
excellent garments and sublime scents, fragrant powder equal to Mount Meru, and all sublime perfectly arranged in the victorious one. I bring to mind unsurpassable and vast offering for all the victorious one. By the power of faith in the excellent conduct, I prostrate and make offerings to all victorious ones. Whatever negative deeds I have done, with my body, speech, and even my mind, influence my attachment, hatred, and delusion, I confess each of them one by one. I rejoice in each and every miraculous deed of all the victorious ones in the 10 directions, all their children, the Bodhisattvas and solitary realizers, the one who abides on the path of learning and no more learning and ordinary beings. You, who are the lamps of the worlds of the 10 directions, who gradually awakens to Buddhahood and gain freedom from attachment, to all those protectors, I request that you turn the view of unsurpassable Dharma. With my palms folded, I beseech all those who wish to manifest Nirvana, to remain for kappas as numerous as atoms in the universe for the benefit and happiness of all beings. Whatever small merits I have gathered through prostration, offering, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and beseeching, all these I dedicate for the perfect awakening.
Thank you. Why not we should say this, page 15, the 4 thoughts that turn the mind. or this kind of leisure and
endowment is supremely difficult to obtain. Having obtained this body, which is easily lost, without failing under the influence of meaningless distractions, I will apply myself diligently to attain ultimate liberation, joyous result. The nature of composite phenomenon is impermanent and disintegration. Therefore, death is certainly for all who are born. The time of death is uncertain, like a drop of dew on a blade of grass. Now is the time to swiftly make effort for the essence of Dharma. Arising from causes, happiness is obtained by virtues, and the fruits of their opposites ripens by suffering. Hence, sufferings are phenomena whose nature, ways of abiding, is the inexorable causality. From now on, I will strive in what should be adopted and what should be given up. In the three lower realms and also in the three higher ones, there is not even an instant of absolute happiness. Abandoning the root causes which brings about hundreds of mistakes of roaming around in samsaric existence, I will accomplish the supreme path of peace.
Thank you. Very good.
I have one request.
What?
Prayer.
What request for that?
Pray.
Pray.
Page 32. Ready?
Yes.
Let's, when we read this, when we recite these words and we take the name and seriously from our heart, we read a little bit as long line.
Page 32 was that?
32, sorry, long line.
Long line. Maybe this is not the place to say this now. Later. What you can say is page 19. You see the 7-point mandala, and then the 21. That is that. The things you need to say. Okay, now you say. Oh, yes, yeah. Yes, you have to say.
The ground is sprinkled with sentient water, strong with powers,
adorned with marbles, the four continents, the sun and the moon, visualize things as battlefield and offer it. Thus may all beings be born in the completely pure realm. To the assemblies of Lama who perfected the three kayas, I offer the outer, inner, sacred and suchness offering. Please accept my body, wealth, and all that appears and exists, and grant me the unsurpassable supreme cities. By offering this excellent mandala of delights, may I not encounter obstacles on my path to enlightenment. May I realize the enlightenment of the victorious one of the three times. May I not remain deluded in cyclic existence or abide in peace, but liberate sentient beings as boundless as the sky. Whatever small merits I have gathered through prostration, offering, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and beseeching, all these I dedicate for the perfect awakening. Om Guru Deva Dakini Rana Mandala Paticha Swaha.
Page 21. Request to be clear. Please turn the view of Dharma of two vehicles
and their combinations according to the disposition and likewise the mental capacity of such a being.
Here I should say, taking the Bodhisattva's vow in the past, in some different places and different occasions. But I thought after this, some part of this study and practice of the patience, connection with the bodhicitta, if you reflect on that again, now so reinforcing bodhicitta, practice, maybe it's kind of good to refresh, Actually, the booklet is here. So we have this Bodhisattva's, says cultivation of the Bodhisattva's vow that every day we need to renew or refresh and then enhance, reinforce the practice. But if we do it here, like some with ceremony, repeating, that may give us some kind of more kind of feeling, in the mind, more kind of convincing ourselves. So it's always good. Taking refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and taking Bodhisattva's vow, there's no any side effect. Some people say, think, I'm not ready yet to take refuge in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, I'm not ready yet to take the refuge, They're a little afraid, So they feel they're trapped. They lost their freedom, That kind of, I guess, Or you are converting into Buddhist, So these kind of different things. If you look carefully, look at the teachings, study them, contemplate their meaning. You see, taking refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and Bodhisattva's vow, study them, then put into practice. It's always reminding of our benefit, how much we can gain about the practice of wisdom, how to free from suffering. There's no side effect. If you carefully look at this, I'm not ready yet to take refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha means I'm not ready yet to have real peace and happiness. That's basically that's I'm not ready yet to say to work with the eliminating cause of suffering. I'm not ready yet to to do things good, bring peace and happiness. What Buddha have shown us. So that's kind of is there. Otherwise, there's no any danger. Then in some cases you see take refuge. First I should say, we take refuge in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. No, that's it. But then the person who performs the refuge ceremony, sometimes they are there say, I perform the refuge, so you have to follow me, So that's why people are a little afraid, I think. You see, Makes sense? So, you take refuge in me. Now you cannot give up me, You see, in some cases that happens, Here, what I do is, I perform the ceremony, like a cook, But I tell anybody who are taking refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sanghas, you are not taking refuge in me, See, that's very important. You are taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. See, that's our concept. Optimal goal that we have to achieve. Our target is the Buddhahood. So there comes the role of the root and lineage lamas. That is, here what I'm performing ceremony is different. Those who are highly accomplished, great masters. As yesterday we talked about Guru Yoga, Bachardara, like Genting Sumpun, or Kampopa, Milarepa. Exceptional. They are enlightened in their life. They are fully purified all their obscurations, have every excellent qualities to teach, to guide disciples. So as a matter of fact, Genting Sumpun mentioned in his some of teachings, in the future, so if you are finding, if you are having difficulties finding a real, say, guru, so you can take kind of root guru like Milarepa, Kampopa, or Genting Sumpun. So they will play exactly the root guru's responsibility. Because their bodhicitta extends to the end of the samsara. There's no distance, times and place. Time-wise they came like the 11th, 12th century, and now 21st century. And place-wise, different places. That doesn't prevent their bodhicitta and their activities benefiting sentient beings. So that's why I say, reading their teachings, that's why I put together these short Guru Yogas as the Vajradhara, as you saw, and then also I have short Guru Yoga, Milarepa, Kampopa, Pamutua, and here Genting Sumpun. See, So they are the real Buddha in the human history, in the human life. So that's why, what I'm saying is, when I perform Bodhisattva's vow or refuge ceremony, I just perform. So basically what I say is, those who are interested, I make connection with the Buddha, not connection with me, Okay, so don't worry about those things. Okay. Some are a little hesitant if they have fear, maybe I'll be trapped, Then maybe I follow the cult. Yes, yesterday we talked about become a cult, No, so this stuff, just I want to clarify. Oh, sorry. Concerning to the taking refuge, one of Indian great master, whose name is called Khenchen Rinpoche. India has so many different gods, goddesses, teachers. So he said, I take refuge in the Buddha. The reason because Buddha purified all those creations and perfected every excellent qualities without missing. Then there comes argument, and somebody says, in that case, why not everybody should take refuge in the Buddha? No. That should be the answer, But then what he said was, everybody has to know. First of all, everybody doesn't know their reality nature. And there are some individuals who are so inclined to some magic powers, destroyed powerfully, magically, like this, displayed some all these things, Therefore, they have no decisive, so incisive wisdom to see things correctly. So sometimes they follow the wrong path. So like that, he mentioned. So basically, what I'm saying is, we who got opportunity to take refuge in the Buddha Dharma Sangha are very fortunate. And then we rest, whatever they want to do. But as yesterday mentioned, we can try to help others, but first we have to help ourselves. Place in the right place, and then exercise, and from there, then depend on our ability, and extend our help. So that's how things should be done. Thank you. Now, to perform the refuge and the Bodhisattva's vow, as we have a text here, page 7, so that's at the beginning, cultivation of the Bodhisattva's vow there. We'll go through this, but if I say a few words here, just to remind, as mentioned, many of you have received a lot of teaching from this, that's until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha. So this is taking refuge in the Buddha. So this is just something like we are taking refuge in the Buddha's wisdom. It's mentioned the Dhammakaya wisdom. So I take refuge. Buddha means this, not the statue of the Buddha. No. Statue of the Buddha is impermanent. No. When the fire comes, it burns. And then if there's earthquake, destroy it. So this is impermanent. Look at this. That we take refuge in the Buddha. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma, so I say taking refuge in the Dharma. The Buddha's teaching is about that wisdom, how to attain Buddhahood. And as a belief of the Bodhisattvas, this means Sangha. Sangha here is mainly Bodhisattva, but also there's when you take refuge, there's Charvakas, but the Buddhas, not in their motivation for individual liberation, but excellent qualities they have. They have also wisdom. They annihilated self-grasping, so they achieved the Arhat. So those. So of course, great Bodhisattva, like say Khenchen Rinpoche, Manjushri, Vajrapani, Chitta and Akash Garbha, Medra, there are so many Bodhisattvas. So that's to see. So that's we take refuge as a basis or a foundation to cultivate bodhicitta. So it becomes a foundation to become Buddha because we take Bodhisattva's vow to become Buddha. See, that's the goal of the what's called goal and the path we take. So to exercise of that refuge practice, then here's as the previous Buddhas cultivated the enlightened mind, means have cultivated the aspiration Buddha. So all the previous Buddha, first they were not Buddha, they were like us, ordinary person. But they got opportunity, meeting with the Dharma teaching, Buddha's teaching, and they followed the path. How they did is then, first I will attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. After being cultivated the mind, then in the progress into the Bodhisattva's training, then they follow the path of accumulation. Started doing meditation, and gathering all the virtues, and eliminating non-virtues, as last few days as is mentioned, how to reduce all the cause of suffering, like that. Through that training, step by step, these all Buddhas, they attain Buddhahood. and benefited countless sentient beings. First of all, they are free from all the suffering and causes of suffering. So that's the example, footstep we follow. So it's not something we're doing new. We're just doing something, following for the good example. So with that example said, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now today, I got the precious human life, and I got opportunity to study and practice the general Buddha's teaching, particularly the Mahayana teaching. So I'm so fortunate. And then look at all the sentient beings in the samsara. Even though they have Buddha nature, the seed of enlightenment, but their Buddha nature is covered with all these mental delusions. So no, they don't have access. Their suffering is immense. And then it's a vicious cycle. They have no way to get out of this cycle. So look at this sense of, with the wisdom, knowing, then a sense of great compassion, concern. So that's for the benefit of all sentient beings. That means that, look at the suffering nature, especially the causes of the suffering. The mental delusion is so much. Even sometimes we're Buddhist, even we take refuge in the Buddha Dharma Sangha, but still we don't have a really good sense of understanding. So there's so because of this, there are special sentient beings in the three lower realms. Look at their suffering. So get that kind of feeling in the mind, suffering. So I give birth to bodhicitta. So it means I cultivate bodhicitta to attain Buddhahood, the aspiration bodhicitta. And then as bodhicitta, and gradually train in just the same way as the previous Buddhas followed. Or means basically here the same way means as I cultivated bodhicitta, the aspiration bodhicitta, then I trained that mind to become Buddha through the trainings. So training, as I mentioned, the three trainings, the training of the Shila, the moral ethics, and the Samadhi, meditative concentration, and Prajna or Prajna, whatever it's called, the special insight. Here Prajna specially means realization of the emptiness, that wisdom. So through the support of these three training, then we get all the opportunity to kind of progress on the path step by step. It's mentioned part of accumulation, and then the part of application, or the part of the connecting from samsara to beyond samsara, part of meditation, and part of the enlightenment, perfection, administration. So this is for this day I take Bodhisattvas vow in front of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So that's the ceremony we take. There are many different ceremonies. But this is just Shantideva's text, as we did last time. And today we'll do this. I think now most all those aspirations, first of all, so about bodhicitta, then aspiration bodhicitta, actual bodhicitta is all described in the jewel ornament of liberation. So that's good. Most of you have studied and have some understanding. Now, for this ceremony, we have to establish now visualization. So, in front of you, visualize the Buddha, Shakyamuni, our historical Buddha. That Buddha Shakyamuni is embodiment of all the Buddhas of the past, present, future. And then you can also visualize like Khenchen Rinpoche, Manjushiri, Vajrapani, And if you like, you can visualize, of course, other Buddhas, and also Bodhisattvas. That just embodiment of wisdom, compassion, and this also we should see inseparable of the appearance and emptiness. And then just notice all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, looking to all, gazing or looking to all the sentient beings. All the time, 24 hours, just performing the activities. So with feeling of such strong devotion, that power of the devotion, you just drawn your mind to the Buddha and those Bodhisattva. So Buddha is the embodiment of Dharma teachings. So Dharma is there. This to that, so first, I'm sure you did frustration this morning. You did? Everybody did frustration? Okay. If you want to do frustration once more, that's okay. Then, here ceremony, first is the refuge ceremony. All the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, 10 division, please hear my request. And Master, please hear my request. My names are such, as is mentioned. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Buddha, and I take refuge in the Dharma and the Sangha. That will repeat 3 times. So that's the refuge ceremony. Very simple. We repeat this 3 times. And just keep that in the mind, and we'll say in Tibetan. And then when you visualize here in the 7-lamp prayer mentioned, just we have read this. By the power of the aspiration prayers for excellent conduct, directly perceiving all victorious ones in my mind, means all the Buddhas. I fostered in deep respect to all victorious ones, all these Buddhas, with the bodies as countless as atom in the universe. So you do 3 prostration with this meditation. You do. And then visualization here said, in each atom, dust particle, contains Buddhas as numerous as atom, dust particle, in the universe, reside amidst the Bodhisattvas. I imagine all realm of phenomena, without exception, filled with the victorious ones in this way. You know? This, if you can, you know, this is so then, so for the benefit of all the sentient beings. So I'm taking refuge, so forth. Okay, so first visualize this, and then please first do 3 prostration, if you can. If your knees are okay, or backs are okay. Then please sit in this way. See, your right knee on the ground, left knee up, and join your hand, focusing to the Buddha Dharma Sangha, and then we'll follow the refuge ceremony. Right knee on the ground.
Right knee on the ground.
Yeah, left knee up.
Yeah.
Okay. Join your hand like this. Okay. Then just repeat what I say now. Chochuna Shube Sanjeda Chanju Semba Tamje Dala Konsusu. So this means please hear all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. And then Lobe Dala Konsusu. Please hear Master, please. Daming Dishijiwa. My names are such, so please say your name. Chanju Nyingburu. Chijipar. This time you may say this in English, you know, until I attain this enlightenment. Chanju Nyingburu. Chijipar. Sanje Namla. Japsoche. Choda Chanju. Sabaye. Sola. Tishin Japsoche. Now second. Chochuna Shube. Sanje Dam. Chanju Saba. Tamje. Dala Konsusu. Lobe Dala Konsusu. Daming Dishijiwa. Yeah, please say your names. Chanju Nyingburu. Chijipar. Sanje Namla. Japsoche. Chodan Chanju. Sambaye. Sola. Tishin. Yapsuche. Now, so we'll start. Third. So at the end of the third recitation, you in your mind said, I took or received the Mahayana way of refuge, origination from these Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So please meditate on this and repeat the third recitation. Chochuna Shube Sanje Tang Chanju Semba Tamje Dala Konsusu Lobe Dala Konsusu Daming. Please say your names. Dishijawa Chanju Nyingburu Chijipar Sanje Namla Japsoche Chodan Chanju Sabaye Sola Tishin Japsoche. Then I will say, you know, This means through this ceremony, you receive the refuge ordination. Then please say, Lexo means yes, I have received refuge ordination. We'll continue with the Bodhisattva as well. Now, as I read, see, as the previous Buddhas cultivated the enlightened mind and progress on the Bodhisattva's training, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and gradually train it just the same way. So this again, first now, please hear all the Bodhisattva's 10 direction. Please hear, Master, my name is as such, then we'll say all the rest, okay? Chojuna, Shube, Sanjedan, Changju Samba, Tamje, Dala, Gosusu, Daming, please say your name. Dishi Jawa, Chitrangonji, Deshiki, Changju Tune, Jebatang, Changju Sembe, Lavala, Teta Rimshin, Nepatar, as these Buddhas train themselves and Buddhahood, no, they will, no. Tishin Dola, Pendondo, Changju Sene, Kijishin, Tishin Done, Labala, Rimbashindo, Labar Kyo. Yes, I now cultivate aspiration bodhicitta and train step by step until I become Buddha. So this is the first recitation. Now please reinforce your cultivation to bodhicitta and repeat the second time. Chochuna, Shube, Sanjetang, Changju Samba, Tamje, Dala, Gosusu, Lobe Dala, Gosusu, Taming, please say your name. Dishi Jawa, Chitrangunji, Deshiki, Changju Tune, Jebatang, Changju Sembe, Labala, Teta Rimshin, Nepatar. As previous Buddhas, they train themselves. Now, I will also do this. Deshin Dola, Pendondo, Changju Sene, Kijishin, Changju Sembe, Labala, Rimbashindo, Labra Kyo. Now we'll recite the third time. So at the end of this, then please meditate. Say, now I fully cultivated the aspiration bodhicitta, as well as also I committed myself for the training of the bodhisattvas in the path. So this mind, please repeat the third recitation. Chochuna, Shube, Sanjetang, Changju Samba, Tamje, Dala, Gosusu, Lobe, Dala, Gosusu, Taming, please say your name. Dishikiwa, Chitrangunji, Deshiki, Changju Tune, Jebatang, Changju Sembe, Labala, Teta Rimshin, Nepatar, Tishin Dola, Pendondo, Changju Sene, Kijishin, Tishin Tune, Labala, Rimbashindo, Labra Kyo. Okay, thank you. So now this both, or also should say three Bodhisattvas vow that is now here performed. First, the cultivation of the bodhicitta, the aspiration. So the aspiration bodhicitta wish to attain complete Buddhahood. That's called aspiration bodhicitta. And once we developed or cultivated that mind, to train into the path, it's called action bodhicitta or engagement bodhicitta. You engage in the path, practicing the 3 training or practicing the 6 paramitas. So there's both ceremonies there. Then at the end, when the Buddha, that what we have visualized, from whom you took those Bodhisattvas vow, this Buddhas and Bodhisattva, that dissolve into you. And your mind just built into that Buddha's mind, the ultimate state, unfabricated. So just called a total pacifying, which means when you meditate on that, none of the negative thoughts has no space. So when you could relax there, meditate there, that's called ultimate bodhicitta. Okay. So all those 3, the bodhicitta. Now today we perform the ceremony, you receive those, and you should feel so fortunate, because now these are the direct path towards enlightenment, Buddhahood. So it's now in the Bodhicharyavatara mentioned, this is something like blind person finding the wish-granting jewel from a dust, because we are blind in the samsara from countless lifetimes. So today, the essence of the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha's teachings is like the ocean. They're like the milk of the ocean. From that, the butter of the bodhicitta that you have found, cultivated. So with this kind of feeling of joy, it should be there. This is the tool that we got in our hand to train ourselves into the path. Like last few days, as we went through step by step this different way of training the mind. Now, the bodhicitta that you have recognized, cultivated that, is that's the one to keep. That's the one to progress, build strength. So it is a consummate path to attain Buddhahood. So now here, just to remind, to rejoice in oneself. Today, now, I got this just the most important kind of benefit. Having this precious human life, I could cultivate bodhicitta. Now I belong to the family of the Mahayana. Mahayana family, Mahayana kind. That, that kind of state. So because of that, my precious human life brought this kind of great result. We respect Buddha so much. We take refuge in Buddha. We respect great Bodhisattvas. What great teachers they are. They become Buddha. They become Bodhisattva. Object of their respect, refuge, is because of bodhicitta. So that today I could cultivate. Now I will train myself to become a great bodhisattva, a successful practitioner of this mind. Then this next, not to now give up this practice. No matter what happened, even risk of my life, I will never now dishonest of this pure, precious family. I will never disregard this bodhicitta. So now from today onwards, until I become Buddha, I will always keep this bodhicitta practice with the support of the 3 training of the 6 paramitas. So then third, not yet, no, it's red. Okay. Okay. The third, now making rejoice all sentient beings in the 6th world. You all sentient beings wandering in the samsara, helplessly suffering so much. So today, in front of these Bodhisattvas, I took Bodhisattva's vow to become Buddha for you. At the same time, while I'm on the path, I invite you as my special guest for my practice of generosity, moral ethics, patience, as yesterday we went through, patience, and perseverance, so forth. So be happy. I'm here for you, making others happy. And with this, all the Buddhas are also very pleased, because Buddha's mind is for the sentient beings. If there's somebody is coming up to benefit sentient beings, as you know, this is the best offering to Buddha. This will make all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas happy, not by offering your wealth, not by offering the incense, light candles, by practicing bodhicitta. See, for all the sentient beings. So sentient beings are happy because you are for them. And Buddhas are happy because you are committed to benefit sentient beings. So look at this. And then just joyfully, happily practice the bodhicitta. This is all as described in the jewel ornament of liberation. Om Banjo Sato Samaya Mano Palaya Banjo Sato Tenopa Isate to Membawa Suto Kairo Membawa Suto Kairo Membawa
Anuratumi Bhava
Sarva Siddhime Prayasa Sarva Karma Sutame
Chitanjaliya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhagava
Sarva Tata
Kata
Kata
Pajama Mujama Jilipava Mahasamaya
Satu Om Bhadra Satu Samaya
Manupalaya Penjasato Tenupa Disa Deto Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Shubhokayo Me Bhava
Anurato Me
Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Bhaya Chansawa Kama Sujame Chitanjaliya Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Savata
Tata Gata Gadra Mame Mundama
Bhava
Ma Samaya Satu Om Bhadra Satu Samaya
Manupalaya Penjasato Tenupa Disnateto Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Subhokayo Me Bhava
Anurato Me Bhava
Sarva Siddhi Me Bhava Chansawa Kama Sujame Chitanjaliya Guru Hom Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan
Sarva Tata Gata Gadra Mame Mundama Ma Samaya Satu. Please make a short break.